Al-Baqi is open after Fajr and after Salat al-Asr every day for the men only. This is Jannatul Baqi. Usually I pray in the gates 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 area. That's right across from Jannatul Baqi. Jannatul Baqi has about 10,000 Sahabi and Tabi'een buried in it. Some of the great Sahaba, the great ulama, the great Tabi'een are buried in this blessed place of Jannatul Baqi. And you should, when you're visiting the Masjid Nabawi, you should try and visit Jannatul Baqi as much as you can, to remember these great ulama, great Sahabi that we've been hearing about much of our lives. Now, after every salah, there's janaiz. Many people are being prayed over after every salah, and immediately after the salah, you can follow the janaiz to Jannatul Baqi, but you got to be very quick, because immediately after the janazah, they run out. If you can join the procession, then you can get in right away into Jannatul Baqi. It does get quite crowded because there's a lot of people trying to run with the mayat towards the maqbar. Very foremost part of Jannatul Baqi is the old original area of Jannatul Baqi where many of the Sahaba are buried. The very immediate entrance when you come in, and as you can see here, there's a body being carried here to Jannatul Baqi. So immediately when you come into Jannatul Baqi, the very first part of that area is where the Sahaba are buried. Of course, over time, Jannatul Baqi has been expanded many times over, but that immediate area is where many of the Sahaba are buried. On the right side when you enter is where Fatima radiallahu anha is buried. In that area, the al-Bayt, Hasan ibn Ali is also buried there, as well as Abbas. Fatima is the one on the right, the elevated area there, as well as Abbas radiallahu anhu in that area there. Coming up to here is where the daughters of Rasulullah are buried. Ruqayyah, Kulthum, etc. They're all buried here in this area here. And then, of course, in this area here is where the Ummahat al-Mu'mineen are buried in here. Khadija, of course, is not buried here, but this is where the Ummahat al-Mu'mineen are buried in this area here. So at the top here is where Uthman ibn Affan is buried. This is sort of in the middle of Jannatul Baqi. This was not part of the original Jannatul Baqi. There's a lot of fitna at the time of Uthman during the time of his passing, and he was actually buried outside of Jannatul Baqi. But over time, the Jannatul Baqi has been expanded to now incorporate his qabr as well as many other Muslims. But his janazah was a private janazah. You can look up the history on what happened during that at the time, but his qabr is now part of Jannatul Baqi, and it is kind of like smack in the middle of Jannatul Baqi. Coming down here, at the bottom there is Halima bint Safiyyah, the wet nurse of Rasulullah. She is buried in that rectangular area here. And just for some perspective of where we are in Jannatul Baqi, the entrance is over there. These graves are recycled, meaning somebody's buried. Maybe a couple years later, they might dig up the same grave and put somebody else in there. The body disintegrates very quickly in these graves here. This area is the Shuhada of Hawra. These are the Muslims who died defending against Yazid. So this is in this area here, the Shuhada of Hawra. When you come into Jannatul Baqi, on the very left side, you'll see an elevated rectangle area towards there in the corner. There are two aunts of Rasulullah that are buried there. Atiqa and Safiyyah. Safiyyah is the mother of Zubair ibn al-Awwam, the brother of Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. And Atiqa, the story of Atiqa is that during the preparations for Badr that she saw a dream. She was in Mecca that the Muslims would be victorious over the Quraysh, and she told a number of people at the time. The Battle of Badr had not even happened yet, but this premonition, this dream that she had about the Muslims being victorious at Badr, that came to her. So this is the aunt of Rasulullah Atiqa, as well as the sister Safiyyah, the mother of Zubair ibn al-Awwam. Again,